12 or 13 years old, but everything I heard about New Mexico is that it's fucking warm. And we go down there, and that is not what we experienced at all. And it was Tucumcari, New Mexico, too. There is nothing in Tucumcari. There are a bunch of, like, rundown motels when it was Route 66 that are, like, closed down, and that is it.
I was going to say, what was it? Radium Springs. That was Radium Springs, New Mexico. Yeah. That was like an amazing thing to come across. It is like a water tower that's kind of dilapidated. I hope it doesn't hold water, because it's just, I mean, it's just liquid tetanus at that point. And like 25 travel trailers and or single wide mobile homes just kind of off the freeway. There's no exit per se. It's just, you just pull off and there it is. And they got a big nice sign, welcome to Radium Springs.
Those are two words that should not go together.
Right. Yeah. And then you're just like, oh, okay, well that's a thing. And then you just keep driving. And then it's like another hour and a half. And then you hit like a little convenience store gas station. And it'd been 2 hours since I'd seen anything else. Like, just in the middle of nowhere. Radium Springs. And I mean, I don't know, that...
I saw something similar...
It has a total of 3 roads.
Does it?
I'm looking at it right
now.
now.
It was...
I saw something similar to that when I went to LA a couple winters ago. My brother flew us down there, and then we drove over to Vegas. It's that long stretch, and then all of a sudden there's a fucking town, like nice houses, no store, just like 10 nice houses that make up their small town, and like nothing for hours in either direction.
Right. Like, you even see that like just in like Eastern Washington. You'll be driving along, and then all of a sudden there's like 7 houses.
It's
and
like,
then you're like, who, like, how, what?
It's like that by the Cooley Dam.
Yeah. Yep. Like, just how do you live somewhere where it's like, 2 hours just one way to pick up toilet paper? Like that to me, that's the thing. That's
like, you're having a hard time with 45 minutes. Imagine like 2 hours.
Like right, but I'm like 45 minutes from real civilization.
Yeah. There's like a gas station a couple miles down the road from you.
There's like the little store at the lake, and then there's another little, like there's little, I'm talking, there is nothing for an hour or 2 hours.
You use sand when you run out of toilet paper.
I don't know, man. I'm just like, I don't. No. I don't, how do you, like, no, fuck that.
I wonder if Amazon delivers out there.
So,
I own property. I mean, like, I have my toilet paper delivered to me roughly on the 27th to the 29th every month from Amazon, and it is exactly enough.
Scheduled delivery.
It is exactly enough plus 2 rolls.
See, yeah, like, I don't know. It's like driving through like Ohio and South Dakota, Nebraska. The signs for Wall Drug.
Oh my God!
Start like 600 miles away.
They don't want you to miss it.
And like, the real decision was when we got to the turnoff, just into, what was it, South Dakota. Because you could go this way to the Corn Palace, or this way to Wall Drug. But for 600 miles, these fucking billboards had been promising me an 8-cent cup of coffee. And I was getting my goddamn coffee. Yeah.
That fudge was really good though too.
The fudge was really good. I'm still pissed off about the fact that I didn't get my 8-cent cup of coffee because whole other long story.
But now we need to travel to the Corn Palace, make a vacation.
Like
AFK road trip.
oh,
Corn Palace.
to the Corn Palace. No. Like,
If you already hadn't seen enough corn for that 600 miles, now there's a palace that you can go to.
Spent a few days in Deadwood, you know, just so that I could walk by every single sign that said "Welcome to Deadwood" and yell "Cocksuckers," you know, because Deadwood, right? But then, you know, and it was awesome. It was wonderful. Had a good time, you know. And then we were talking about, you know, we should come back and do it again sometime. And then I was looking for because I don't want to ever drive through there again. Like driving through South Dakota is no. Yeah, the nearest airport to South Dakota is in Fargo, North Dakota. They don't an entire state without a commercial airport.
Yes, they don't need one.
Like just outside of Sturgis, which is just down the hill from Deadwood, there's the Sturgis Municipal Airstrip, which is literally a mostly flat field, not long enough to actually land anything other than maybe a kite on. A lawn chair and a windsock. Like, that's it. I was like, that's not even, you couldn't land a little...
Like the Snohomish airport's better than that?
No.
We're going to plow a field and...
It's maybe 2 football fields. I don't know where the fuck... you're not actually landing on that. I don't know enough about planes to know whether or not you... But I was like, I don't know if that's enough room to land a helicopter, much less a fucking plane. But...
It's going to be a rough landing in that Cessna.
Yeah. I was just like, whoa.
Just hit the e-brake and pray.
Yeah. That's what I do when I drive.
Yeah. But... Deadwood's cool though. It is
it full of cocksuckers?
Yeah, we went and had shots of whiskey. That I'm not a big whiskey guy, but good shots of whiskey at the Gem. The Gem Hotel and Saloon is still there. Went and saw where Wild Bill would shot, and it's cool. I mean, it's still this weird kind of bizarre. It's still Deadwood, which is,
frozen in time.
Kind of. I mean, it's not
but
straight
commercialized.
up. Yeah, it's not straight up pioneer-y or anything like that, but it's still. Everything's a casino. Just
all right, don't matter. I'm excited.
Everything is. You can pump your gas in Winnemucca, and there's a slot machine integrated into the freaking gas pump. My first thought was, static electricity. Let's do this.
After 3 days of corn, driving for 14, 15 hours a day, 60 miles an hour, and still just staring at... You have no idea how exciting it is to see a soybean field. And then you realize you're legitimately excited to see soy. And then you're like, fuck it, just...
Isn't it from Spokane to Ohio? It's just corn.
Yeah, with the occasional patch of soy. Yeah, what?
Patch of soy or desert.
Yeah.
Sagebrush.
Yeah, it just
Cows.
not a lot. Well, not necessarily on the path we took. First time I was in Memphis, and they you know,
Jacksonville, Mississippi.
I don't know why, but they decided I needed to go see
Graceland?
No. Oh, no. Like, Graceland I actually wanted to go see, right? But, like, they took me to the car dealership to show me where Elvis bought all of his Cadillacs. Every last one of them. This car dealership went out of business in, like, the late 60s. No one else has ever bought it. There's nothing that... It is just a fucking dilapidated, overgrown, just hellhole of a rotten shell of a parking lot, surrounded with chain link and a bunch of goddamn plaques talking about how Elvis used to buy Cadillacs here. Like, what the... All over fucking Memphis. Little cafes, little... it's just... It's not maintained or preserved as any sort of, like, actual museum. It's just a little plaque, sometimes handwritten, around this rotting-ass building that Elvis, had a sandwich here in 1957. And then Graceland...
It's not as big as people think.
Wow. It's like a 3,000 square foot, split level.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's a good size, but it's not
a huge mansion.
And the weird thing about it is that it's basically like an acre and a half lot. Mm-hmm. It's not like a sprawling grounds or anything.
Short ceilings.
Yeah, you're like, what? Really? Like, no, it's just the fact that it's just right in kind of the middle of Memphis. That here's this.
See, that's their only tourism. So they just milk the hell out of it.
Well, there's Beale Street, which is all of the blues and jazz, blues bars and stuff. And ever tell you about the first time I ever went to Memphis? So I catch a red eye in because the Hampton brand, working for Hilton, the Hampton Brands corporate offices are in Memphis. Catch this red eye in and take the town car, get dropped off in front of the hotel, and I'm like, walk up to the door, walk into the door because it doesn't open. I'm like, what the like, how do I get into the fucking hotel? The doors don't open. And I'm like, so I look around. Finally I find the little buzzer to ring the front desk, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just wanting to check in. Last name. I'm like, go through. Finally, they like buzz me in. I'm like, what the hell is this? This is a fucking hotel. You like get up to the desk, and I'm checking in and everything. But the thing is like I had noticed like there is just an assload of cops. Like a ludicrous amount. Like, they're on every intersection. On opposite or kitty corner intersections, there'd be like 3 or 4 cops on foot. And then opposite them, there would be cop cars parked on the street facing each direction. And that's like every fucking intersection all the way around Beale Street. And I was just like, what's going on? Like, it's just kind of... And this front desk clerk says it like it's a feature, like it's a sales pitch. He goes, "You ever seen that show on A&E called The First 48?" I'm like, yeah. He goes, "Yeah, about the first 48 hours of murder well, 2/3 of all episodes are filmed right here in Memphis." I'm like, that's not a selling point. Like, what the... Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
stay long enough, you'll be on the show.
Right, like, and that was the weird thing. Like, I'm like getting walked by the security guards the block from the hotel to Beale Street. Like, I'm like, it's a block. It is one block, and no, security will walk you down. I mean, basically, once you're on Beale Street, you're fine, because like it's just wall-to-wall cops. But
See, walls work.
yeah. But yeah, it was. I was like, what the hell? And then after that, no, I just stay at the Peabody. It's farther away and it's not covered by expenses and
But you'll go home.
But yeah, I can. Yeah, they have ducks. It's weird. They march ducks from the ceiling through up and down every floor, all the way through the lobby into the big duck pond in the lobby of the hotel. You heard I didn't stutter. Yeah. Yeah.
That makes the Corn Palace sound normal.
Memphis is a very weird place. Good catfish, and I don't like fish. I like fish, and